Alright, so here's a straight out of camera photo. I downloaded them all in Lightroom. I've been working on them a little bit to get them ready to. I'm so tired. Getting them ready to post to Facebook. This is straight out of the camera. This is one I'm actually going to post to Facebook. You'll probably see it posted before you get the video, because the video takes a while to load. As I showed you how I edit, I already had the action set and ready to go. Action presets set and ready to go, but I'm going to show you exactly how I do this from start to finish. Alright, so if I didn't already have them set to go, let's say this was the first image I was starting with and getting ready to do the rest of them. I use sugarcane. You see? A little before and after. Let me get a little bigger for you. It's one touch and go. I didn't really do too much to it. Yeah, I actually didn't do much on this one. It was one touch, one click, went up and I did my little soft vignette grain. The grain, if you noticed on some prints, there's this thing called banding. I'll try to send me a message and say, what is banding? And I'll try to send you a sample of what I'm talking about. But it's almost like, looks like it's uneven layers going on in the background. There's like a lighter version and darker and whatnot. The grain tends to take away that kind of option a little bit. Well, not really option, but thing that goes on in your images. I actually don't know why that happens or why some images are like that. But it does. It happens, and it comes out in prints too. So, again, I like the white. Pulls it out a little more. Now, what I did with this one, I actually probably should have did that last step last, but I went ahead and I curved it. And I cropped it a little bit. Only because I don't want to kind of just sit in with too much negative base. That's roughly what I did. So now you see, it won't show you a complete before and after, but there you go. Then export, I've already exported it. And it comes out into this folder. Then I right click and I open it up in Photoshop. Here it is. Like I said, it's a rough estimate on what I did. Now I got my layer because I'm getting ready to paint this side over here, which eyedropper. This one's kind of bright, so I'm going to kind of blend it in with what's going on right here. I'm going to right about there, yeah. Paintbrush. I have this set to 85. I'm just going to do this corner first. Now I'm going to lower it, probably about 27, add another layer, so I could kind of even out this stuff right over here. Again, you can use the blanket fade. It all depends on the mood I'm in. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. Actually, might do it for this one, though. I'm not liking the way this is turning out. I'm going to use the blanket fade only because I kind of want this section a little bit better. You're probably going to get a sneak peek on how slow this goes. It didn't really go that slow last time. So, alright, if that happens, you just hit the opposite one and just kind of try to drag it like this. So yeah, you are going to see how slow it works. I don't want. Yeah, this is why I don't like doing it too much. Fine. Again, doesn't need to be perfect. You can just kind of touch and go here. Feel free to fast forward because it's slow on tonight, so. Come on. I usually have a pretty good consistency when it comes to editing. Again, it all depends on the mood and the feel I want for the photos, but this one I'm going to keep the painted layers and just kind of do the blanket fade on top of it, which I think will probably make it look even better. I can get this to actually work the way I want it. The reason why I don't like the selection tool so much, it's like all over the place. This one I'm actually going to touch up her head a little bit. Come on. Now you can see how slow it works on this end. It might be my computer and the way Photoshop Element runs with it, because I'm not quite sure if it's really meant for Elements or not. I think this one would be meant for more for Photoshop, so that might be the reason why this action works a little slower, or the selection tool or whatever, but... Whoops, wrong button. Oops. Oh, what the hell? Come on. There we go. Alright, remember this one's mine, and drag it right on top. I have a dog on my lap. Bandit, not Barbie, of course. Oh. Why is it not available? Okay. That's the first time I've ever seen that do that, so I don't know what's going on. Okay, mine doesn't work very well. What the heck? There we go. Okay, yeah, it's there. So yeah, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and just fade a G slightly. And flatten. And don't forget to save. That's me talking to myself, so I'm just gonna... I hit my keyboard very loudly, I know. I'm so ready to go to bed. Let's see here. Da, 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 da. And that's my logo. I've had fancy ones, and I still have one. I could even make a video for that if you want, on how to put the fancy logos on. I know how to do it, it's just, this is just so much easier for me, and it's less distracting. It actually concentrates more on the baby, I think. Okay, and then I save it like this.